Let your body waddle. Body waddle.
What is going on, guys? My name is Crimson CBAD, and we are here with week 1 of the GBA battles. So if you are excited, please make sure you hit that like button. Today we are going up against aDrive in the St. Louis Rampardos. The link to his channel and his Twitter will be in the description below. So please make sure, if you guys do not know who he is, go check him out and show him some love, because I am super excited for this battle. aDrive is an incredible battler. He's an amazing shiny hunter, so definitely go check him out. Today, in this battle, we are bringing Kamina the Feraligator. We are bringing Halloween the Chandelure, Hollow the Chandelure, I should say. Karis the Weezing, Tiptoeing the Sableye, Clefable, and we are also bringing Zetterberg the Skarmory. So if you are excited, like I said, hit that like button. Looking at his team right now. Okay. This man is bringing the Mega Sableye. I want to write all this stuff down. I don't want to take any pictures. I want to write this down and do it by the book. He's bringing the Mega Sableye. He's bringing Rotom Wash. He's bringing Chansey. He's bringing the Nidoqueen. He's bringing the Volcarona, and he's bringing the Mew. Now, I'm actually super worried for that Mew, because as you guys know, Mew is, like, super diverse. I want to lead off... I'm going to lead off with Zetterberg the Skarmory. I'm not going to lead off with either Sableye, and I'm not going to lead off with Weezing. I'm going to lead off with the Sableye. Or the Sableye, the Skarmory. I'm going to lead off with the Skarmory. We're going to see how this goes. If you guys don't know, if you guys do not follow the GBA, the link to the GBA YouTube and the GBA Twitter will also be in the link in the description below, as well as the link to my Twitter if you ever want a chance to battle me, if you ever want to keep in touch, stuff like that. So make sure and read through the description. You know, there's some very useful information. So here we go. We are getting started. aDrive is here. He is challenging us to a battle. He's issuing a challenge. So let's get this work done. Goes out into Mirror the Mega Sableye. I predict a Will-O-Wisp to come through. You know what? He might... I predict a Willow to come through. I can't let Zetterberg get Willowed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch... I know that Mega Evolution is coming through. I'm going to go out into Clefable, actually. I'm going to go out into Clefable. Because even if he decides to Will-O-Wisp me, if he decides to knock off my my Citrus Berry, either way, we are good with that. There's that first turn Mega Evo. Let's see what he wants to do. The thing pops out of his chest. That's so nuts. So he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. He was predicting me to stay in instead of Hazards. But we do have Clefable. This is a Magic Guard Clefable, so I'm not too worried about it. I predict a switch here. And I am going to go for a Calm Mind right here. I don't think he wants to stay in on me. I don't think he does. He could have something up his sleeve, though, like I said. So we know Mega Sableye has the Willow. I'm going to write this all down. This is going to be good. The switch does come through, so we are going to be able to set up a Calm Mind, which is good for us. And he goes out into Chesticles. Chesticles is the Nidoqueen. Being at +1, if I imagine it's a Sheer Force Life Orb. So being at +1, we're going to be able to take a hit, I imagine. I wonder if you outspeed me. Let me take a look at that right now. Nidoqueen's base speed is 76. Fable's base speed is 60. You are going to outspeed me. I'm going to go... I'm going to go for a soft boiled here. Goes for the Sludge Wave. Nice move on his part. That is going to do way more than I'd like it to. That is going to pop the Citrus. We are going to be able to get our, our soft boiled up. So now we can see that does way too much for my liking. So let's run some calcs really quick here. Let us run some calcs really quickly here. I'm gonna go back out into Zetterberg. I'm gonna go back out because we do resist both stab, or we're immune to both stabs that this thing has to offer. So all I expect this thing to have for me is an Ice Beam or a Flamethrower. If it's a Flamethrower, we're in trouble. If it's an Ice Beam, we can kind of take it. There's the Flamethrower. There's the prediction. So we do hang on with our Sturdy. We are going to be able to get our Saligary off, which is really good news for us. Alright, my best bet here. I'm going to want to sack off Zetterberg. I'm going to sack off Zetterberg. I'm going to go for the Brave Bird here. I'm going to do, I'm Adamant Nature. Saligary is going to definitely help me out here. Just because I already outspeed him anyways. But it's what I have to do. Doesn't a huge misplay on my part. I should have predicted the Flamethrower to come through. Should have stayed in with the Fable, got another Calm Mind up. But like I said, it is what it is. So with that, we are going to go for a Brave Bird right now. We're going to hopefully do some damage to whatever wants to come in on this thing. Okay, so that does a little less than half. I'm gonna go out into Kamina the Feraligatr. I will go out into Kamina. Kamina can set up the Dragon Dance. You know what? I may just want to kill this thing. I may just not even want to take a turn to set up. He can either switch out and I can get the setup, or. Let me take a look here. Let me see what I'm working with. Alright. He's going to withdraw Chesticle, so we could have gotten a Dragon Dance up. I went for the Aqua Jet just because I wanted to be able to hit this thing. So he goes out into Luke's Mum. I'm going to switch out into Sableye. Sableye's going to take whatever this thing wants to toss at us. We're not going to live a Volt Switch. If he wants to go for a Will-O-Wisp on whatever, it is what it is. But we can't risk Feraligatr and Burn. We cannot. That's way too much of a risk. If he decides to go for the Willow, like I said, it's not the end of the world. However, you know, it is going to hurt the fact that, you know, our Shadow Sneak is not going to do as much damage as I'd like it to. So he is just going to Volt Switch out. The unfortunate part about that Mega Sableye is that pretty much with our Prankster, it does not, it nerfs it. So Sableye versus Mega Sableye wins. It's basically, like, solely based off of that prank, or the Magic Bounce ability. And I know I chew on my stylus way too much, but I do that a lot when I think. I wonder what he's going to go to. He's going to go back out to Mirror Mirror. It's the safest play, honestly, because he knows any of my Prankster abilities are not going to hurt it. So he's going to see that we do carry the leftovers here. It's good information for him because he can go for a knockoff if he carries it. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. I want to see what he wants to do. Our Tiptoeing Sableye is completely nerfed by the Mega Sableye, so we need to get that thing taken out so we can start using... Oh, double switch out. Goes back out into Chesticles. So we're going to be able to get a Shadow Sneak off on this thing. He might have predicted the switch into the Clefable. So we're going to be able to get a Shadow Sneak off. We're specially defensive, so we can take a hit from this thing. I'm going to go for a Confuse right here. Assuming he stays in, I'm going to go for a Confuse Ray, and I'm going to see what this wants to do. If I were him, I'd switch back out into Magic. Nope, he stays in. He stays in on the Sableye. He's going to take that Confuse Ray. Is he going to get hurt in Self-Confusion? Chesticles is going to hurt herself in Confusion. That is good news for us. Now, he knows I carry Confuse Ray, he knows I carry Shadow Sneak. I can go for a Willow here just for recurring damage. That is something we can do because, let's see, looking at his team, unless the Mew carries some sort of defog, unless the Mew carries defog, we could go into Weezing and eventually set up Toxic Spikes over the, if we can get a layer up without the Mega Sableye coming in. I'm going to reveal the Willow, I'm going to go for that, I'm going to try and get some recurring damage off. He does withdraw Chesticles. He does withdraw Chesticles, and he's going to go back out into Mirror Mirror, so this Mirror, if we can miss the Willow, that'd be perfect. That would be perfect. Oh, nope, comes back to hit me. Well, can't win them all. Cannot win them all. I'm going to switch out into Weezing. I'm going to switch out into Weezing solely for the fact that if I get Willowed, it's not the end of the world. If he knocks off the Black Sludge, we do have Pain Splits. That's not the end of the world. Goes for a Shadow Ball. Nice play. That's going to hurt. We are not specially defensive at all. Oh, and our special defense drops even more. I'm going to go for a Pain Split straight up. He could switch back out to the Nidoqueen. That would be a good play if he predicts the Pain Split to get the HP back. The Nidoqueen then would not have anything to hit me with, however, but it would be a good play. Just need to get, in my opinion, the Nidoqueen is the biggest threat to our team because it can kill our, it can definitely take out our Clefable. He's going to go for a Calm Mind here. It's a safe play. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb, and I'm actually going to hope for a Poison here. I'm going to shoot for the Poison. I'm hoping the Hacks are going to come through, because that Poison damage is definitely going to help us long term when taking this thing out. So we know it carries Willow. We know it carries Shadow Ball. And we know it carries the... Does not get that. Goes for the Calm Mind. You see it carries the Calm Mind. So it could carry Knockoff. It could carry Recover. I don't want this thing to set up on me any longer than it's going to, though. But I want to save switching on for Alligator, because if I miss that switch and he goes for a Shadow Ball, there goes another one of my fiddly offensive Pokemon. I'm going to go for another Sludge Bomb here. I'm going to hope it comes through with the Poison. Does not do a lot because he has a +2 special defense. He goes for the Shadow Ball, so that was a safe play, not switching into the Feraligatr. So we are going to go into the Feraligatr now. And we're going to hit this thing with the Waterfall. We're going to hit this thing with a Waterfall because we need to start, once this thing starts setting up, it is just an absolute nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare. As you can see, because once it's already a +2, there goes our physically defensive ball. So we're left with Sableye, our special defensive ball. Clefable can kind of set up with Calm Minds to take a hit. Special defensive hit, that is. So we are going to go with Waterfall. Let's see how well this wants to take it. Takes it really well. Goes for the Recover. Okay. I'm gonna switch into Clefable here in case he decides to go for a Willow on me, just for like good measure, to nerf the Feraligatr. Clefable's gonna come in. We're gonna try and hit this thing with the Moonblast. If he decides to switch into the Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen's already at low enough health where a Moonblast, you know, it's resisted, but it's still gonna be able to, you know, do some damage. So he withdraws, he knows he's at +2, and he's going to go out into the Rotom. Now at this point, I am going to set up a Calm Mind. He's going to Volt Switch out. So +1, we know we're going to be able to live a Sludge Wave. So a +1 Moonblast is a guaranteed 3-hit KO. Assuming he has no special defense investment. Assuming this is just a straight up offensive Nidoqueen, we know it's going to be a 3-hit KO. What I'm most worried about is that Mega Sableye. The Nidoqueen takes care of this. This takes care of the Mega Sableye. As Mega Sableye's out of the way, we can send in our Sableye and kind of run havoc on him as far as Prankster goes. But we need that Mega Sableye out of the way first. That is my biggest threat, in my opinion. Muse the wild card. Volcarona is the Quiver Dance. Chansey is a Cleric, probably. Surprised we haven't seen the Chansey yet. He's gonna go out in a Mew. What do you want to do to me, little one? Speaking of Wild Guard. I'm gonna go for a Thunder Wave here. Trick. I don't have a Citrus Berry. I'm like, oh, he scarfed me into Thunder Wave. Not bad. Not bad. Synchronize does not work because I'm already burned. Ooh. Not even bad. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go on to Kamina here. I'm gonna go on to Kamina. And I'm hoping the full pair is gonna come through or he switches. He does withdraw the meal. Does withdraw the meal. And he goes back out into the Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash, why are you so bulky? Why are you so bulky? I wanna switch out into Chandelure, but for whatever reason, if he goes for like a Hydro Pump, like I don't see why he'd go for one though. I'm gonna switch out into Clefable. I'm gonna switch out into Clefable. Just goes for the Volt Switch. It's the best play. It's the best play. And he goes back out into Chesticles. I need... What do I want to do here? Moonblast without a Calm Mind setup is going to do at most 27. I don't want to take a hit. I don't want to take a hit from this thing. I'm going to go for a Moonblast here. I'm going to go for Moonblast. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to sack this thing off. I'm going to hope he predicted switch. He does have a little bit of special defense investment, as we can see. Goes for the Sludge Wave. That's a dead Clefable. That is a dead Clefable. Okay. Okay. So with the Clefable gone... With the Clefable gone, I'm going to go out into Hollow. I'm going to go out into Hollow. I'm going to outspeed the hell out of this thing. I can't go for a Shadow Ball because the Chansey resists it. And I can't go for a Flamethrower, or Chansey's immune. Rotom resists it. I feel like... I feel like my best bet right now is to go for an Energy Ball. My best bet right now is to go for an Energy Ball. Volcarona is the only thing. It's gonna kill the Chesticles. It is. The Chesticles goes down. 1 kill, 4 hollow. Point. The Nidoqueen or the Volcarona and the Chansey have not hit the field yet. This Energy Ball is gonna hurt the Rotom, so he's not gonna go into that. The Mega Sableye does not have Shadow Sneak. The Mega Sableye has a base special defense of 115. So... Okay, Chansey comes in. Chansey comes in. Chansey's got a crazy good special defense. But what does Chansey carry that it wants to do to me? Doesn't it knock off? Huh, I'm curious. Out of my own curiosity, I'm going to stay in and I'm going to go for an energy ball. Out of my own curiosity, out of my own morbid curiosity, I want to see it does absolutely nothing. We do get the special defense drop though, and he goes for a toxic. I'm going to stay in and I'm going to go for Energy Ball because I like the way these special defense drops look. I like the sound of that. I know it carries a soft boil. It has to. Goes for a Wish. Okay. If he decides to protect, he's going to get the Wish back up, and we can switch out into Feraligatr. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that because I feel like he's going to protect. Wish protect, just to get that health back up. He could go for another Toxic, predicting the switch. It would be a good play on his part. Seismic Toss. Well played, sir. Well played, sir. I'm gonna double back out back into the... I'm gonna double back into the Chandelure because I feel like he's going to, seeing this play, he's going to switch into this, and then he's gonna go into the Rotom Wash. Seeing the Feraligatr on the field, he's gonna want to go into the Rotom Wash, and I'm gonna go back out into the Chandelure. Could just predict it overall that that's what's going to happen, and he could stay in and I don't know, set up another Wish or something. Either way though, seeing the Feraligatr on the field, I think he wants, because he knows he's super defensively weak, so he's gonna want to switch back out into that Rotom Wash. But so far he's caught us on every prediction. So I want to see if I can get ahead of this game a little bit. Goes for the Seismic Toss. Okay, it was a safe play on his part. We do get toxic damage off. I can go for a Flamethrower. The Rotom resists it. I can go for an Energy Ball. I'm going to go for an Energy Ball here. I'm going to go for an Energy Ball because I feel like he might think I go for a Flamethrower. But he doesn't. He stays in. He catches this Energy Ball. He gets we get another special defense drop. That's good for us. Goes for a Wish. So we know he carries the Toxic. He carries Wish. And he carries Seismic Toss. So I'm going to stay in and I'm going to go for another energy ball here. If we see the protect here, then we know it's full set. He's a -2 special defense right now. So a Choice Specs energy ball is going to hurt this thing a lot. Crit comes through. Goes for a Seismic Toss predicting the switch. Does not happen. The Wish comes off. The toxic damage is starting to rack up, which is super unfortunate because we need Chandelure for the Volcarona. We need Chandelure for the Volcarona. He's a -2. If we can get another special defense drop, I feel like we can pull this out. Goes for a soft boil. There it is. I'm going to stay and I'm going to go for an energy ball. I'm going to try and get another special defense drop on this thing. We do get that. That's good. Goes for a soft boiled. Toxic damage is going to take out the Hollow. Hollow goes down. Hollow goes down. Now, I honestly feel like our best bet, the Mega Sableye walls our Sableye completely. I think he's got this one in the bag, guys. I think he's got this one in the bag. We're not going down without a fight. But he's got this one in the bag. I'm going to go for a D-Dance here. Does go for a Seismic Toss. Nice play. I'm going to go straight for a Waterfall here. We're not going to be able to live another Seismic Toss, so I want to get as much damage off from this thing as I can. Alright. That is going to be game to the St. Louis Rampardos after this, because there is no way our Tiptoeing can touch the sunny side, the marvelous sunny side that is Chansey. Especially since he Mega Sableye walls us completely. Magic Bounce comes through on that. And that is going to be game. That is going to be game for us. Comes the Calm Mind. Comes the Calm Mind to set up just so he knows he can hit me. Just so he knows he can hit me. This thing's gonna be able to one-shot me with a Shadow Ball. After at least maybe another one Calm Mind. I will go down fighting. I will go down fighting. Nick by nick, piece by piece. The +1 Shadow Ball comes off. That is going to be a dead tit. Oh, look at you, living on 3 after the crit. Burn damage is going to kill me, though. So, aDrive in the St. Louis Rampardos, I tip my hat to you, sir. That was a wonderful game. Thank you so much for the battle. Definitely a great display of skill. As you guys can see by that score right there, 5-0. Definitely a great display of skill by them. Please make sure you go check out, like I said, the link to aDrive's Twitter and his YouTube will be in the link in the description of this video. Please make sure you go check him out because, as you can see, he's a fantastic battler. He streams quite frequently, so make sure you go check him out on Twitch too. That being said, guys, if you have enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on GBA battles coming every Sunday your way. That being said, my name is CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later, guys.